Hi, my name is Adam Whitmer. I'm the founder and host here at ComplianceCohort.com. This compliance clip is going to discuss whether an adverse action notice is required for a withdrawn counteroffer on a business commercial loan. So the question we have here says, upon receiving an application for a commercial loan to a business entity, the loan officer verbally counteroffered, but the applicant denied and wanted to withdraw their application. Does this application need an adverse action notice? And if so, what are the decline reasons that we need to give the customer? So this is our question, and our answer, of course, is going to come from Regulation B. It's going to come from two parts to Regulation B. It's going to come from 1002.2, which is our definition section of Regulation B, as well as 1002.9, which is the portion of Regulation B that talks about adverse action notices, and specifically 1002.9A3. So let's take a look at these parts of Regulation B. First of all, 1002.2, the definition section of Regulation B, provides a definition of an adverse action, and it defines an adverse action as follows. An adverse action is a refusal to grant credit in substantially the amount or on substantially the terms requested in an application unless the creditor makes a counteroffer to grant credit in a different amount or on other terms, and the applicant uses or expressly accepts the credit offered. So our question here said that the loan officer verbally countered and the applicant denied, and then they wanted to withdraw their application. So what it comes down to, even though the applicant technically tried to withdraw their application, they tried to withdraw supposedly, that doesn't matter, because what we have here is an adverse action because we did not grant credit on the terms applied for. We provided a counteroffer and the applicant did not accept that counteroffer. So we essentially have a denial, and therefore we need to provide an adverse action notice to the customer. Now, let's look at the section on denial notices. It talks about 1002.9A3 is the section of Regulation B that talks about this, and it outlines the adverse action notice requirements for business credit applications. There's different parts of this rule that talk about for consumer applications, but this part of Regulation B talks about applications for business credit. And it does vary per size of business, but this is going to apply to us regardless of the size of the business. Now, specifically, what it says is the statement of the action taken may be given orally or in writing when adverse action is taken. So we can actually give the notice to the customer verbally. That is permitted. However, I would warn you that if you're giving notice, adverse action notice, to business customers verbally, you need to have a process to document the fact that you provided the notice verbally. And there's some other things that go along with that. So really the easiest way to comply with the rules of 1002.9 for the business applications is really to just provide a hard copy of an adverse action notice, so to give them a written adverse action notice and to send that to the applicant. That's the easiest way to do that. Now, the rule also says this. It says disclosures of an applicant's right to a statement of reasons may be given at the time of application instead of when adverse action is taken. So really what this means is you have two options when you provide an adverse action notice. You can give the customer their denial reasons, or you can give them a statement that they have a right to their denial reasons if they want them. So you can just give it to them and be done with it, or you can give them a statement. And on business applications, you can actually give the notice in advance. So you can give the notice that they may have the disclosure that they have a right to a statement of the reasons. You can give it at the time of application. That is permissible. So what that means is if they never contact you for those reasons, you don't have to give it to them. But if they do contact you, you have to provide them with those reasons. Now, most people just give the reasons and they're done with it. It's the easiest way to handle that. And if you're giving the reasons to answer our very specific question, you would use the denial reasons that were part of the original application. So not the counteroffer. You're going to use the denial reasons on why you denied the credit application from the original application, not the counteroffer. So that's the question we have for today. That's all we have in this compliance clip. If you're new to the compliance cohort, take a look at our website because we have a free membership where we provide training articles just like this and videos, articles, and a number of other resources. Now, it's getting late here as I'm recording this, so I'm tripping over my words. So I apologize to those of you who stuck to the end because I'm getting a little loopy. Hey, no, I'm kidding. Let's not go there. It's going to start to turn into my presidential impersonations. It's very not a good thing at this late at night. All right, moving on. So thank you for coming to Compliance Cohort. If you're not a member, sign up. If you're an existing member, thanks for sticking to the end because I don't think I've done presidential impersonations anytime before. So if you saw that and you liked it, let me know. If not, don't let me know because it was terrible. So have a good night. Well, for me and for you, have a good day. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.